What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Bronco! Ready?
They give on 2nd to Hall. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take into the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They go right back to Hall. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bears nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ritter. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw came out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
gets it again on second down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
A loss of a yard. It's now third and 13.
Here he goes, third and long. Checks it down to Hall. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. What a play on third and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle routes. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Brings up second and 12 at the Bears' 44-yard
Stop the turn, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Bears have it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right. Check. Set. Ready. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Down. 10 black. Black. Red. Black shot. Red. Cycle. Eagle blue. Set.
Going from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Red. Yellow. 33. Yellow.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Miami in just a moment.
Ready.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long.
Black. Green. Set. Hut. Hut.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Diamador Lenore. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. A fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They give to Hall on the draw. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
We draw it up for him. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
He's across the 20, still going. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull that in front further, 13-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight.
Ariel need to cut that out. I said something about you having a C-section. Oh no, she just like good.
It's at the 25-yard line.
Caleb say he's scared of C-section. He a man, but I thought Ariel said that. I'm about to say, you're doing too much. You're doing too
Offense in the
much.
shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. 12 yards on that play.
Yeah,
And Cole nets him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Here we go. Here we cut.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
So we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Black Ultra. Ready.
You're going to try to throw for it. Well, caught by his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. On the line for another first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Ritter to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end the lopsided first half. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Bears nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Come on, set. Spike 6, 33, yellow. 52 blaster. Hey,
Putting a receiver in motion.
I have to stop. I want to get to the front. Do something on my own.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you super.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready, put.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an
A
end.
6-yard pickup.
All right,
Brings up
whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Nice and quiet. Ready?
Back to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Left side 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Let's see. We got to see what this flag is all about. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. Just a good little penalty to it.
That one splits the uprights. The Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Spike. White. Yellow. 40.
Now Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Finds his back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ritter. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Black Oak. Let's go now.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. He'll score, touchdown Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. The extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hall running between the tackles. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Reed, go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the
Sometimes
43-yard
the
line.
surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, come on.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
10 yards on the play.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Right. Ready.
Gonna throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Red. Cut.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's gonna go out of bounds. Looks a little short. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room
That
to
nigga,
work.
hey,
Black 6. Black 40. Green Jack. 6. Mega. Blue Striker. Red. Yellow.
Here's Ritter. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
On the set.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Down.
Throwing now off the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
50, green. Claws red. Needle blue.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Set hut. 33, yellow. Slide blue, black shot. Spike, white. Red, cycle. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up fourth and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Black, red.
Desperation time here on fourth. Has a man on target to Gordon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Going from the gun here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Walking quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Check, hut.
Throwing here, Ritter. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. They start to drive the ball. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Go, street. Go.
They give on second to Hall. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Just get in the...
Go, Rig, go.
Try to run for it with Hall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. No repeat success of that last run, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They're drawing up for him. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st. Now we'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
TV show.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Hall takes it straight ahead. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Got it, ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Rig, Cowboy 80. Ready,
Here's Hall once more. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bears' 17-yard line.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready,
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
go. 70 Timberwolves, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st, some room to spare.
Here we go. Ready,
It's caught right side by Johnson.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
come on, set. Cougar 19. Let go.
Line up the design keeper. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins.
What's that?